Hey guys, and welcome to another Let's Play. This is the Book of Unwritten Tales, and this game has been out for a while, and I've had it for a while, but I could never play it because I couldn't get the resolution to be proper on my computer. But now I finally got it, so yeah. It's a adventure indie point-and-click kind of game, and it's got some comedy into it too. So, let's see how this goes.
Our world is at war. Only the old can remember a time without fear, without bloodshed. Defeat followed victory. Victory followed defeat. No one could gain the decisive advantage. Only now is there an end in sight. Who would ever have thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to put an end to this madness? And I didn't find the key to ending the war on one of my expeditions. Not deep in some dark dungeon, nor on the peak of a fiery mountain. No, I found it in an old book. I only hope that luck has not abandoned us. What's happened to Beetle with the Archmage's men? Doesn't he know how...
Oh.
So then, you're MacGuffin, are you? Archaeologist, adventurer, and future trophy on my mother's living room wall.
And you are Monkus, dastardly son of the Archwitch Mortroga. What do you want from me?
I think you know that. Where is it? We know that your feeble-minded servant was on the way to that damned magical trickster Alistair.
I won't tell you anything.
Take him away. Mother has ways and means of squeezing what we need to know out of him.
After all, what's likely to happen? Oh well, we're several days away from the wildlands. It's just as safe here as in the elf burrow.
Oh.
Oh, them? If it was left up to them, I'd just be spending the whole day... What's going on? No, of course I won't do anything stupid. You're right, we should get help. Quick, back to the elf burrow. Oh boy.
Oh.
Let's do it.
Oh dang. You can move using the left mouse button to move her to the dragon's leg. Oh no, I skipped past it. Look at the rope.
One end of the rope is knotted tightly. I could use it to swing onto the other side of the leg.
Use the rope. Click it again. Okay. Examine the cage and speak to the gremlin.
The metal cage is fastened onto the dragon's harness. The old gremlin's in the cage. He hasn't noticed me yet. Hey, hello, you there?
Who are you?
I'm a wolf elf who's going to save the day for you. Call me Ivo. The question, in fact, who are you and why were you kidnapped? Yeah, let's go with that.
More interesting to me is who you are and why someone's tried to kidnap you.
Professor MacGuffin's the name. I'm an archaeologist. I've discovered something important.
And they want it?
Oh yes, you've no idea how much they want it.
don't care, I'm here to set you free, or tell me what have you discovered. Oh,
Forget what the shadows have planned. In the end, some knight in shining armor will come to our rescue.
You may scoff, but they would have to skin me before I tell them what I know.
Okay then, I'll release you and let you mortals carry on playing at war.
No! We've got no time to lose. You must take this ring. Take it to the Archmage Alistair in the town of Seastone on the coast. He will send someone to my house. The book that describes where it is hidden is there in my secret cellar. He must get it to safety.
And what about you?
I will win you as much time as I can. I can endure torture for hours, days if need be.
no.
Pain, the humiliation, the agony of body and soul.
I should really probably
Perhaps I
set
should
you
just release
free.
you and we'll do without the pain and death bit.
That would, of course, also be an option. Less dramatic, but if you insist, I can hardly stop you.
How can I get you out of there?
Good question. This cage is well built and the lock won't be easy to deal with.
I could untie the cage and then it would smash when it hits the ground.
Just like my old bones. But it's not a bad idea. On the way to Mortroga's fortress, we'll fly over the White Ridge Mountains. Everything's covered in snow there, and the dragon will fly low over the peaks. We could try it there.
That was a joke. The chances of that working are about 1,000,000 to 1.
Can't see any other way to escape. Fighting is not an option.
Let me see how the cage is fastened.
You do that. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay.
No idea what's going on here, but I should probably release the old gremlin before we get into enemy territory. We'll have to see how we go after that.
Oh dear.
This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I want to drop the cage onto the mountains. Oh, this is too tight. I won't be able to undo this just using my hands, but if I had a knife or a sword, I could perhaps cut the rope.
Oh great, now I gotta find one. Knife or sword, eh?
Transport dragons can move great loads, like these barrels, wooden posts, and this big crate. I don't think that this stuff will help me a whole lot.
Then what should I look at and look for? Maybe the gremlin will know something.
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
Can't open the cage, it's just my
The cage has
bare
been
hands.
secured with a thick rope. I can't release it using my bare hands.
Then you'll have to cut through the rope.
Splendid idea, but I don't have a knife.
Then get your hands on one. My kidnappers up there are sure to be armed.
I fear that could be true.
Okay,
I'll just carry on then. You wait here.
so go up there, I guess.
That's the way up onto the dragon's back. I can't reach the support strut.
You can't reach it? How about now?
That's the way up onto the dragon.
Ah. Oh yeah, that would be a problem, wouldn't it?
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
If I'm going to steal a knife from the kidnappers, then I need to get onto the back of the dragon. There's a support strut there. If I could reach it, I'd be able to pull myself up.
No problem. Here, take this.
A whip?
It's
What?
always served me well. You can use it as a rope.
You'll find the whip just as all other objects in the inventory. Move the mouse to the bottom edge of the screen to open the inventory. To examine an object in the inventory, click on it using the right mouse button.
I'll just carry on then. You wait here.
Oh, there it is. I think I got it.
Da, 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 da.
Indiana Jones reference. I like.
What? Yes, I was evil and beastly. Yes, yeah, I'll bring him with me, Mother. Yes. I have to go. Why? I'm steering a dragon, remember? You know, I'm not being curt with you. Yes. Good. Yes. I'll see you later. Love you too. Oh, by the gods, how I hate her! Not much longer, Monkus, not much longer. Soon you will have it in your hands. But you have to be careful, Monkus. Mother is mistrustful. She has her agents everywhere. And you are talking to yourself. Better shut up.
Yeah.
There appears to be some truth in the gremlin's story. It's vital that I rescue him. If I remain right here on the outside, then they won't be able to spot me from the driver's cabin.
Oh, but that's a problem. So how are you supposed to get... Oh, wait a minute. But
I could really do with one of those swords, but I can't reach the stand without the sorcerer seeing me.
But the door's closed. Like, I know there's a crack there.
A
Flag?
thin wooden stick with the flag of the Shadow Army. The stick's been tied loosely to the railing.
That might be useful.
Got it, and the sorcerer hasn't noticed.
Okay. I think I could be able to
I think
use
I can
it.
reach the sword with the stick, but getting it over here would be a bit risky. The goblin would notice the stick and I'd have a knife in my stomach before I could say, uh-oh.
True. What else is around?
An old cardboard box. It seems to be some kind of emergency kit if the dragon crash lands. There are a few moth-eaten blankets in the box, a bit of dried meat covered in white mould, and a blue and red potion, and... a line with a fish hook. It looks quite serviceable. I'll take it with me.
Yes! Now we got something. Combine objects.
I'll knot the line to the tip of the stick, and hey presto, I've got a fishing rod.
Yeah! And then I should be able to get it. Sweet!
That was elegant.
And now I've got it. Now I can go back down. And now, sword to the rope.
I should warn MacGuffin that we're in business. Perhaps he might change his mind.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
So what is this discovery of yours then? A great treasure? A weapon?
I can't tell you. Too dangerous. And actually, well, I don't have it either.
What do you mean?
I found a clue in an old book as to where the artifact... where it is hidden.
Artifact. It. This is getting more and more cliché.
Cliché? The struggle of good against evil is never cliché.
You mentioned your secret cellar. Is that where the book's hidden? Pretty risky.
Found a sword.
I've got a sword and can cut through the rope as soon as you're ready.
Fine. I'm ready when you are. We're over the mountains. It's now or never.
Are you really sure?
I am. But if I don't survive, or they catch me, then you'll have to fetch the book from my secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
Well, we both know what's gonna
You
happen
mean,
now.
if you die, the young, sexy elf will become the hero of this story rather than an old, dishevelled gremlin? How improbable.
Don't talk, just cut me free!
Alright.
The right moment is close. There's the mountain. Good luck, MacGuffin.
These cutscenes are awesome. Oh. All the supplies go too. Oh, and so does the saddle. That's, why did I jump off? Why did I jump off? What was... How is that... I'm gonna die if I jump off of a flying dragon. Regardless of the snow being there. At least this opening is pretty cool though. Can't go wrong with a cool opening. Pretty clever to have the credits in one too. Wow. Why would you want to listen to the credits at the end? Might as well deal with them at the beginning. It would have been an interesting opening that showed you all the map. Ooh. How do you even pronounce that castle's name? Holy shoot. Tindagger. Trying to...
Wilbur, working hard at it, saving the world.
I'm almost done, yeah?
I could see. Beavering away, eh? What were you this time? A knight riding high on his horse? Or one of those funny little mages again, eh?
You please pretend while on the job.
Hero, I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house robot off on a rat hunt. That rat's got it in for my precious hops. And if I don't plant them, beer's going to be a wee bit scarce.
I've never heard of a hero having to catch rats.
You're not a hero yet, laddie. You're still my helper.
That's like with
That being
Link
the case,
in Legend
you'd
of
better
Zelda.
get your act together. Then you can finish up here and go and have some more heroic daydreams. I need to go and do a quality control check on barrels 2034 to 2038. I've got a feeling there might be something wrong with the 2030 batch. We'll see, we'll see.
After you take a couple swigs of whatever is there. Look at the rat.
A thieving rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close.
Okay.
Dwarfs are excellent stonemasons. That fireplace is proof.
Okay.
A large crate. It must have been delivered as I swept. Let's see.
What's inside?
Not a chance. I'll never get this crate open with my bare hands.
Oh boy. Gate to go outside. Oh, there's a crowbar.
A dwarf-sized crowbar. So it's pretty big.
Take it. There. Now, open it with the crowbar.
Let's see. What's that? Ah, a user manual. Wood elvish. Succubushish.
Oh, jeez.
Here we are. Dwarven. Thank you for purchasing an X100 house robot, the latest in house robot technology. Feed the X100 the stinking remains of your disgusting existence, but absolutely no broccoli or Brussels sprouts. Rats. There. Rat care. Rats breeding. Rat hunted. Rat hunted. In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, you must first feed the X100 with DNA from your target.
Oh.
DNA carriers include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things. Okay, so first I have to give the robot a little garbage appetizer to start it up before I feed it the main course, rat DNA. Finally, a simple rat trap.
That doesn't sound so simple, but okay.
The pipes run through the walls and floor. They are part of the central beer supply system, which runs through the whole bastion.
Okay.
Actually, dwarfs have a thing for beautiful architecture. But when it comes to the beer supply, compromises are sometimes made.
Yeah, the right
Hello,
thing.
Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
So I'm supposed to uncrate the robot and send it after the rat.
Definitely. Shouldn't be too difficult for you, being a gnome and all. You've got the right kind of hands for all that technical stuff.
I'm not really all that into technology. I'm more interested in the mysterious powers of magic.
Well, in that case, I'm sure there's some instructions in the crate. Shouldn't be that difficult for Mr. Mage.
I guess he's not.
I'll
going
take
to
care of
be
the
much
robot
help.
then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
So, what about over here? There's gotta be more stuff.
That's the
over
Master Brewer's favourite spot. He likes to relax there in the evenings.
Okay.
It's a map. It says the country's best pubs on it. It shows the area reaching from our beautiful White Ridge Mountains down to the sea, where the humans live on the coast.
Well, the rackets is a bugger, so maybe go to the kitchen and see what we can find. Rubbish, water pump, kitchen waste.
I call it A History of Dwarven Cuisine, the Last 3 Weeks by Wilbur Weathervane.
Oh, gross. Look out the window. Look at the coffee pot on the stove. Look at the stove. Look at the stove. Dirty crockery. Cooking pot. There's gotta be apparatus.
The Master Brewer says these kettles are used to make beer. This is his private setup, and the proper ones are in the cellar.
Okay, so maybe in the rubbish.
The rubbish bin is almost overflowing. Presumably it's my job to empty it, but oh well.
That's like with me in the garbage.
This pump can be used to pump water up from deep in the mountain. Although I wouldn't bet on it still working. Ugh.
Okay, so we've got some stuff for the rat. Okay. Kitchen waste for the rat. For the rat. Rat. It's not gonna work, is it?
A thieving rat. Devious and dangerous.
Okay, maybe the kitchen waste isn't for the rat. Maybe it's for the machine.
Let's see how it likes this. Aha! It works. Ugh! It looks like the X100 really liked that rubbish. At least it's purring like a cat. Now I just have to get it to hunt like one.
Right.
A thieving rat.
Maybe I can get another hint from the kitchen as to how I'm supposed to deal with the rat. Yeah, rubbish. Maybe that'll help.
Dwarven fast food. But I'm not hungry.
But The rat might be.
The stove isn't used much. Though this morning the master brewer heated up a few beer sausages on it.
Sausage is good. Oh well, we'll try the rubbish and see if I can get the... No? This doesn't like me.
The robot is already chock full of disgusting leftovers. It can't hold anymore. Besides, it's already running.
Yeah, I figured you'd tell me that. What do I do for the rat then?
The rat has chewed through the wood. There's some fur hanging from a splinter. Ooh, I'll take that.
Yes, take that. Finally! Some success. Can't believe it was that simple.
A source of rat DNA.
Yeah!
And it's gone. It won't be back anytime soon either. Problem solved.
Yes! Only took me like all freaking day.
I should let the master brewer know before I go home.
Yes, I guess so.
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you little gnomes can puzzle out, eh? The rat's lost his appetite for my hops at any rate. He won't be coming back for a while.
Can I call it a day now?
Course you can. Safe home, my lad. See you tomorrow.
Then what was the purpose of the empty pot and the net and the
And another day ends. And, as usual, I didn't save any princesses, or fight any dragons, or hunt any orcs. I chased a rat off, and I didn't even do it myself. I used a fully automated robot instead. It's going to take more than that before my statue stands next to Knight Tilo in the Hall of Heroes, but I'm going to make it one day.
I'm sure you are, little boy. Little gnome. Oh hey, you're in the... Oh. This is all connected. I should have known. I like how you just kind of... watch.
Hey you, boy! You've got to get me out of here! Quickly, please. I was abducted. An elf freed me. They want... You've got to believe me. I have the key to something that could determine the fate of the war. Listen, boy. It's too late. You see this ring? It's the key. Take it to the human archmage in the town of Seastone. You understand?
But...
all of our fates depend on it.
Oh, the dragon picked him back up. Well, my plan to save him failed. Now I'm a gnome instead of an elf girl. Welp. There goes that.
Oh, dear, nobody's going to believe this. There's no way I'll make it down to the human town by the sea on my own. I need help. I should ask the Master Brewer for help. Or Grandad. He fought for the Alliance.
Look at the icicle.
Of course, it's pretty cold all year round up here in the mountains. But this year, winter came particularly early.
Take the icicle. Because for some reason I can do something
I got
with
one.
it. Look at the roll.
A rolled up tarpaulin, probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
Take it. Apparently I need it. What's this?
Probably the statue of some famous dwarven leader. I don't know much about their history.
Look at the entrance to the gnome hall.
That's the entrance to my family's gnome hall. We've been living here for generations.
Okay, then go inside. I didn't realize it was so close to your workplace.
Hey, my mechanical flying fish Nemo. How did you get there? One of the few technical devices I ever built. Well, to be honest, actually my father and my sister really, but I did watch.
That counts for nothing. But, okay. That's kind of cute.
It still works. A solid example of gnome technology, if I do say so myself.
Clearly. Look at...
Oh, I can't reach that.
Okay, well... Look at the lever.
Those are the controls for our living space optimization unit. My father invented them.
Plants.
Those
There's
are my
some-
mum's plants. She grows a lot of that green stuff. She keeps trying to genetically change the plants so they can grow up here amidst the icy mountains.
You don't seem to like the sound of that. But, let's go downstairs.
And down we go.
Oh, hey, that's cool. I want that for stairs.
Halt! Who's there?
Hi, Grandad. It's me.
I doubt it. What's the password?
Nuclear
Nuclear
first
first
strike,
strike.
sir.
Correct. What do you want?
A gremlin gave me this ring. He said it's very important. He said the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
A ring? Have you checked it for contamination?
What?
For curses, hexes, poison?
I,
What am I talking about? Of course you have. No one would accept a ring from a gremlin and not check it for curses. Dangerous little blighters, those gremlins. You shouldn't feed them after midnight, you know.
The gremlin said this ring could decide the course of the entire war.
Decide the course of the war? That would be. Where is this gremlin?
He got
He's
picked
been
up by a
kidnapped.
dragon.
He barely had time to give me this ring. It should be taken to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
The Archmage? Yes. He'd know what to do. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've trained for.
Okay.
This is the hour in which a stout youngster becomes an adult. The hour of glory. The hour of fame. Hour!
But what do you mean stout?
Does everyone know what they have to do?
No.
Right, men. Let it be so.
Oh, jeez. The only person who would have ever believed me was my crazy grandfather. That's great. Speak to Grandpa Gnome.
Grandad?
Call me Colonel.
Just what exactly are we to do now, Colonel Grandad?
We've just discussed that. You get the equipment. I'll sort out the means of transport.
Equipment for what?
For what?
Oh, jeez.
For your journey to the town of the humans, of course. You need to pay more attention, my boy.
I'm supposed to... I thought someone else.
Who? I very much doubt you'll find anyone else here who's prepared to look death in the eye. This is your chance to be a tragic hero, my boy. A painful loss for the Alliance. Don't you want to be a hero?
Sure, I'd like to do something exciting, but I'm not sure I'm ready to try being...
Try? There is no try, only do. This is
That
your
makes me think
chance.
of Yoda.
You'll be a hero, and I'll show everyone that this old gnome is still good for something. So, here's the plan. You get yourself some good gear. I'll sort out the means of transport.
All right. I can have a look around, but no promises.
Oh, man. What was all the stuff I'd need?
About my equipment.
Yes? Have you got everything?
I don't know. What exactly should I take?
Let me think. You need a helmet. You can fight without legs, but you can't fight without a head.
Without legs?
And you need a map of the area. Reconnaissance is everything. We are living in the information age.
Okay.
So I need a map and a helmet. Got it.
And then, of course, you'll need a parachute. Better to be safe than sorry.
A parachute.
Just
Am
why?
I flying somewhere?
I mean, a parachute.
Just a precaution.
Oh, jeez.
I'll go look for the rest of my gear.
Then.
You do that. I've got enough to do here. But remember, never look a Medusa in the eye. And never look at anyone on the underground.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Examine the vice. That doesn't look... I've got a random selection of things here. Oh, man. Well, the tarpaulin could be used as a parachute. Let's look at the
Parts of
scrap.
some machine or something. If it's useless, it's Dad's. If it's broken, it's Grandad's. And if it's dangerous, it's from my sister Meggie.
That's, good to know.
That's one of Grandad's great inventions. A ship which travels underwater. It can already sink.
I can believe that. The locker. Is anything useful?
The locker won't open. It was badly damaged 2 years ago in the devastating spring cleaning explosion.
There's a spring cleaning explosion? Why did you have a spring cleaning explosion? Toolbox.
That's Dad's spare toolbox. Well, he took his everyday tools, his travel tools, and his finest tools with him.
Well, then take the toolbox.
Let's see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot, a curse meter. I'll just take the entire box.
Yeah, those should come in handy. What else is around here?
Dad's vice. Brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly.
What, was that a punishment thing?
Grandad has this thing about secrecy. I think he's afraid of Shadow Army spies or something.
Okay. Back upstairs, I guess. Look at the flower pot.
A flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
Large metal gate.
That door is part of Dad's living space optimization unit. Behind it is sort of a car park for rooms.
Okay. What about the chair?
A chair. This chair is completely uninteresting. Like I said, a chair to sit on. It's still a chair. A totally uninteresting chair, which is absolutely no help to me. Not now, not ever.
Sorry, that's hilarious.
That's
What
my
is-
family. Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. The others are all at a technology trade show down south.
Oh.
My dad is a mechanic and a physicist. He primarily works on, things. Mother is just a whole wife and geneticist. The baby is my little sister Sydney. I think she'll be a researcher too. She once doubled her baby phone's data transfer rate using nothing but a rattle and a rubber ball. My other little sister is Meggie, my parents' pride and joy. She mainly concentrates on robotics, combat robots to be exact. Grandad is a war veteran and conducts secret military research. Whenever Dad lets him in the workshop, that is. Looks like I'm the proverbial exception to the rule. I'd rather go out into the world and become a mage, a hero like Knight Tilo. But someone has to look after Grandad and the Master Brewer. I'm more of a local, unsung hero.
Unsung heroes. That makes me think of a shot that I can get at a bar. Enter the dwarf thing.
Master Brewer, sir! Hello, Master Brewer, sir! Where are you?
He's in his chair.
Master Brewer, sir! Master Brewer!
What? What?
We have to tell the other dwarves there was this gremlin in a cage and he gave me this ring and...
He's not gonna
What
believe
kind
you.
of ring, then?
This ring! It's a very important ring. The gremlin said all our fates...
Wilbur, I really don't have time for this kid stuff. I've got more important things to do.
But the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage down in the human town. The gremlin said it could end the war.
Listen, laddie, that's a ring. What's it supposed to be able to do?
It's...
Stuff.
I have to. The gremlin wasn't lying.
Just
Of course the gremlin
think
wasn't
about
lying.
it. When has anybody ever given an important ring to a little being like a gnome? That sort of thing just doesn't happen.
But...
That's enough. Now, go home. It's getting late.
I knew he wouldn't believe you.
I guess I can't expect any help from the Master Brewer.
Just take the map, though. Take the map.
It's worth a try. Yikes!
What's happening?
Oh, nothing much. I just scared off a pixie.
What, here? At this time of year? The beasties are getting more and more cheeky.
Okay.
Phew.
Can't
That
get
was
it,
close.
'cause he's in the chair.
I can't get to the map as long as he's sleeping there. I'll have to distract him somehow.
Maybe that's what all this other shoot was about. Can't take the cooking pot. Okay. What can I combine? Nope. Nope. Can't fix the pipe with it. What can I do with the icicle? Doesn't seem like it does anything here. The tarpaulin? It's probably going to be used as a parachute. And I still can't take the cooking pot. Probably, but I can try.
The pot could make a perfect helmet, but how do I get rid of that slime?
Oh, that's
Slime
what the
can
pot
be
was
really
supposed to
evil.
be for?
Bad slime.
It was supposed to be for a helmet? Are you serious? Oh, what am I
The
supposed
stove
to
is still
do?
a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could eat something up.
And what am I supposed... Icicle. If I combine the
It'll take a
icicle...
long time for the icicle to melt. After all, the pot isn't all that warm.
Ah!
I should speed up the melting process. The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it.
Okay.
The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could eat something up.
Put...
The stove is still a little...
Shut up. Put rubbish in there. There. Put it on the stove.
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone. All that's left is crystal clear water.
Good. Now take that and use that.
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot.
Well, that's not what it was for. Dang it.
The X100 makes a pretty good rat hunter. I just hope it never mistakes me for a rat. The robot gets its energy from rubbish. That's got the power supply sorted out then.
Yes. Now I need evidence of slime to get rid of the slime. But
The pot could make a perfect helmet, but how do I get rid of that slime? Slime can be really evil. Bad slime.
yeah.
I'm not likely to be able to catch the
I
slime.
know that. Oh. Maybe I can put water in the robot? And it'll go find me more water? It's probably wishful thinking, but It's the only thing I can think of that I can do with these things. So I can't seem to be able to do anything else. Oh, wait a minute. No, don't speak to him. Look at the beards.
Beards are important to dwarves. The longer the beard, the more respect the dwarf gets. And the beard ornaments tell you a lot about their owner. The master brewer, for example, is a second-degree keg roller. He was born the 9th of 12 children. He's a bachelor.
Yes,
and he was almost kicked. Beards are important to dwarves. And the beard, he's a back, and he...
Take thing. I gotta get something from the beard. I need the beard.
Master brewer, sir.
Could I have the map?
Mr. Master Brewer, sir, could I maybe borrow that map over there?
What, that? Oh, lad, that map shows the finest taverns in the land. And this one's on it, too.
Oh, I'd be really careful with it.
No. To be quite honest, there hasn't been a lot going on here since war broke out. And I've got no chance of being featured again. That's why the map is staying where it is.
I don't want to trouble you any further. Good night.
And yourself. Have a good one.
Oh, jeez. I know, but the beard.
It is a chair. Honest. And down we go.
I find way too much amusement from that chair thing.
An old extension arm. Very handy if you're too small to reach an object. Kind of a widespread problem amongst us gnomes.
Take it. If I wouldn't have known it was there, I would have grabbed it. Maybe I'll be able to get that stupid beard.
Those are jelly glowfish lamps. As long as you feed them every couple of weeks, they're good for years of light.
Look at the rope.
A thin, silvery elven rope. It's very light and almost unbreakable.
Take it. We need everything we can find. Okay. Don't know if that'll be
A
help.
huge machine, I mean, even for Grandad. He's really taking advantage of Mum and Dad being away.
Okay. I think I may be able to use some things in that brew house place. Okay, hurry. You are a slow gnome. Okay, so I can probably use the expendable arm for something. Or at least I'm hoping I can use it for something.
To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very good reason. Who knows what the rat has hidden there? Maybe rotten food, or even more.
That is why you stick the expendable arm in there. Which you're not going to do. Good to know. And we still need the dude's beard. Which that's no use on. Okay. That's no use there either. Elf rope. Well, elf rope and...
I'll thread the rope through the eyes around the edge of the tarpaulin. Done.
Yeah, now I got the parachute. But, what can I do with the extendable arm? Oh, I'm so stupid. Take the map.
I can't grab it with the arm, and anyway, I might wake him. I'll have to distract him somehow.
Yeah, that's why.
Beards are important to do. And the beard, he was born then, he's a bachelor. And he was almost...
That's why you get his beard. There's gotta be other things I can examine that could be of some help somewhere along the line.
That's the lever for my little sister's bedroom. I'm not touching that. She builds combat robots.
Use the bedroom lever.
That's the lever for my parents' bedroom. I can't use it until they get back.
Okay. For the gnome room?
This is my very cool room.
Good to know. What's in your rucksack?
My old gnome scout rucksack. Pretty tough, that. But somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger.
Might want to take that
I wonder
with
if
you.
putting small bags and pouches in it would increase the rucksack's capacity.
Tennis racket.
My old tennis racket, although I was never very good.
Is that it? What about the kitchen lever?
Our kitchen.
There's got to be something in here.
Master Merlin's antibacterial kitchen cleaner. The dirt disappears like magic. If only I could cast spells like Merlin, or any other household cleaner for that matter.
Take that. We could use it for the slime. Finally figured something out for that.
Mum hid the knives as a precaution. After Grandad's knife-throwing training classes last year, she doesn't trust us anymore.
Take the knife. That'll come in handy.
Our flour mill. Mother makes sure we eat a healthy diet. One day we'll all be big and strong, comparatively.
Open the kitchen cupboards. Look at the vial.
A pale blue glowing liquid. Something tells me it's probably not good for you.
Take it.
My mum wrote super fertilizer on it. Probably one of her genetic experiments. Why should I fertilize potting soil when there's nothing planted in it?
Okay. Well, it goes there. So there's probably something that goes there. But for right now... Man, I can't believe it took me so long to figure that out. I'm real stupid. Let's get the scissors.
No,
Use it on this beard.
I can't. Well, maybe I can.
See, you could have just plucked off a piece of his beard, but no, you had to get scissors.
I'm gonna burn in hell for this. Guaranteed.
Probably.
I wonder if that would work. At least it would distract the Master Brewer a bit. Ah! Hello? Stop! That wasn't supposed to happen. I have a feeling that wasn't such a brilliant idea. I like the Master Brewer.
That was amazing. The eternal struggle of dwarf against machine. And I won!
Are you okay?
Of course! And why not? You think a stupid tin bucket's going to beat a proper dwarf? No chance. That was good. Something's happening at last. Cause for celebration. I think we should drink to that.
Oh dear. Oh, so now he's back over there, and it's possible to take the map. Okay.
I think he's drunk with victory, so he shouldn't see anything. I have it. The map of the area. All I need now is a helmet and a parachute.
Well, I've got
I
the
hope I don't need
parachute.
to use the parachute. I always like to keep my feet on the ground.
Oh, hey. Well, there goes the robot.
can't get close enough. It'll snap at me and slime me.
Okay. So the expendable arm and the
A perfect fit.
that.
Now we can make long-reaching attacks on bacteria.
There.
Now I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago.
There.
It's too bad that slime had to be so evil.
Now we can take the cooking pot.
Now that's a helmet fit for a hero. It only stinks a little bit. So that's 2 of the 3 pieces of gear already. So all I need now is a parachute.
I already made it. A tarpaulin with rope. Isn't that good enough? You'd think a tarpaulin with rope would count as a parachute.
Let's see. If I pull the rope through the eyes on the rucksack, yes, that should work. There we
Oh.
go. A parachute.
I didn't do it through the rucksack.
And that's the last of my gear. I must get back to Grandad. Fast. Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
I've got the
I have a parachute.
Fantastic. Parachutes are hard to come by and are difficult to make yourself. After all, you'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
Just my life. But of course. I mean, of course not.
Yeah.
So, that's the last of my gear.
We're all gonna die.
Excellent. We could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragon hide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril jacket bullets. Nothing.
What do you need all that for?
For what? It's a war!
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmage. Don't you think a sled...
What? I need a nitroglycerin substitute. Something highly explosive. The only thing that comes to mind is good old dwarven ale.
Oh, jeez.
Dwarven ale?
Devilish stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rubble with it. We loved the smell of dwarven ale in the morning.
Okay, I'll get you some dwarven ale. Anything else?
Yes, I need a cog. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and lock ring locking.
Oh,
It's not a
jeez.
standard size, and I can't find one anywhere.
Probably
A
one in the
5/8-inch
house.
screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and locking lock ring. Sounds familiar.
Come back when you've got the stuff. I'll sort out the rest. But remember, you leave a free gnome and free you are. What will you do with that freedom? Will you fight?
Right.
It makes me think of Harry Potter. Making a lot of references here. Okay. Well, I know the cog is up there. Or, at least I think it is. I don't know, seems easier to get the ale. But who am I kidding? I could barely get the equipment. So, I need ale.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
I'd like to ask a question about dwarven ale.
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some dwarven ale,
Dwarven ale! It's not allowed, unfortunately.
why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption.
Volcanic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Kind of. What happened?
Ah, well,
some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! And that was that! All over for dwarven ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
Oh. Can you tell me how
You
to
do know
brew
how to
it?
brew dwarven ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. I'm the master brewer. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, coarse mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using a decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
Stop!
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some dwarven ale myself.
Yeah,
Well, whatever you think.
it would be impossible. Could you
Let's
do
assume
it?
I need a small tankard of dwarven ale really, really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do, but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Of course.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold dwarven ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, dwarven ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. No, that's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
Not more things to
And
gather.
if I get them, would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself.
Aye. It's a deal. You find me the missing ingredients, and I'll brew some dwarven ale.
No.
Okay, what do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water,
Got
hops, and some barley for malting.
Hops and barley,
That's,
okay.
That's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients and naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of E numbers. But I've already got them here.
Oh,
Okay, water, hops, and barley. I'll get them.
I don't know where you could get the bops and the hops and the barley, but
I
here's
have
some
a pot
water.
of crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Show me. Aye, that water's very good. We can use this.
Okay, so where am I supposed to get hops and barley?
Do you have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh?
Oh, in his hole. You
I
can
have to
carry
go.
on celebrating
Enjoy
then.
the celebration.
Yeah.
Look in the rat hole.
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there. There's something in there. Something round. Ugh, hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping.
Just stick your hand in, alright?
It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
Okay, and so we got the hop. Now let's quickly go to the kitchen and see if there's any barley. So, let's just talk to you since I have the hop. Because I need the barley and I have no clue where to get
Hello,
the
Master
barley.
Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
Here's
I've got
the
some
hop.
hops for the ale.
Oh, no, my lad. That's not enough. I need more hops. A proper handful.
But I can't find any more.
Oh, well, that's it as far as the dwarven ale's concerned. But you can plant the hops. You'll have enough next year.
Oh, that's where the plant comes in handy.
When the robot started in on you, I never thought you'd beat it.
It was an epic scrap, lad, an epic scrap. Dwarf against machine, nature against technology, mind over matter.
Mind?
Okay.
How did you destroy it?
I hit him as hard as I could with heavy objects until sparks started leaping out of him.
Oh, a shrewd tactic.
Too right, but he did land a couple on me. Look what he did to my beard.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, blame me.
I was so tanked up with ale and adrenaline I didn't even notice.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Okay,
Yeah.
there should be... Oh, I know. I can make some with that in the kitchen of the gnome house. The barley. I could do that. So the rest is just needed to be done over here. Because that's the grain now.
There's still some grain in the funnel. Barley, I think.
Take it, take it, take it. Yeah. And now, plant the hop.
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
And now, the super fertilizer.
Let's see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff. Wow. Good fertilizer, that.
Yeah.
Nah.
And now we've
Wow.
got hops.
A huge hop plant with tons of cones.
Take them.
I've picked about 10 cones. That should be enough for the dwarven ale.
And then we've got the barley. So there we go.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
Got a pile
I've
of
got some
hops.
hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho ho! That's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No. Well, only indirectly.
And the barley.
Here's some
corn.
barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do.
Sweet.
And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely dwarven ale. Right, it's all go now then.
Sweet. Is he done? Is he done? Yeah. And he's got a big beer belly to boot.
Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The dwarven ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Oh, you
Well,
noticed.
it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures, my lad. But maybe you really do need to get out of here. Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents. And you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So,
No.
if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just a sea stone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then, eh?
I promise.
Yeah.
Don't forget us.
Aw.
You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
Aw, he's being all nice and cute and stuff and being like, don't forget me, lad. I enjoy you, lad. Now all I need is that stupid cog, though I have no clue where I could get it. I don't know. There's got to be something useful somewhere. At least I like to think so. Oh, the tennis racket. Okay.
Catgut is missing. What did I use that for? I'll just knot the loose ends around the frame. Done. Wouldn't want to play tennis with it, but it does make a fine...
Now I can catch this bugger.
Oh, I can't reach that.
But... catch it. You've got a net. Come on.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think there's a cog in that flying fish, just like the one Grandad needs.
Yeah. Just open it up. With, open it up with
That
the
won't
tools.
work, it wiggles too much.
Well, then how am I supposed
I
to
think
open
there's
it?
a cog in...
Yeah, the vice.
It's
There.
stuck. Poor thing.
Now use the toolbox.
Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool.
I've got it.
There you are. A 5/8" screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking. Maybe that cog wasn't all that important. Fly. Oh, maybe it was important. Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
I've got the ale.
Here's the dwarven ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful with this. That means we're only missing the cog. Dismiss!
But I have the cog.
Here's the cog, Grandad.
There we go.
I had to break my flying fish for that.
War always involves sacrifice. Your flying fish was a hero, one of our best. We will honor his memory.
Okay,
Now
then.
I have everything I need. It won't take long now. Prepare yourself for takeoff.
Take off?
Oh no. Oh no.
That's what you meant by take off.
Absolutely. I've aimed her at the town of the humans.
Oh, no.
Betsy, too, was, of course, designed to shoot grenades.
Oh.
But I'm confident that she'll get your capsule there, too.
Oh.
Confident? Get me out of here. Please, Grandad.
Listen, my boy. I'm proud of you. You're doing something very brave.
More like something
Sure,
very
Wilbur.
stupid.
I'd like you to have these.
Your old aviator goggles. Oh, Grandad, I didn't think...
Too slow, my boy. Fire!
Oh no. Oh,
Good luck.
well, there it goes. Oh. This isn't the seaside place. What's this?
Where is it?
Ew.
He still hasn't told us, Mother.
He will. Who else knows about it?
Oh
The
jeez.
Archmage won't know about it yet. We were able to intercept the servant, as you know. But
But
an elf, Mother. She tried to free MacGuffin. She might know something.
Uh-oh.
she needs to be watched.
Very well.
And now, Mr. Professor, let us have a little chat.
Meanwhile, at the foot of the mountains.
Oh well, no problem. I am an elf, and I'm fit.
No.
What now? I'll get the book out of MacGuffin's secret cellar and take it to the Archmage. No, they were all gone when I got there. They collected the cage and were off. Now it's up to us to get the book.
Well,
Of course I don't have to, but, well, what else am I going to do? It appears to be very important. And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want to have that book. It's better that we get it out of the cellar before they get their grubby mitts on it.
Yeah.
Then don't help me. Why don't you just fly home? Just don't tell my parents anything. Ungrateful feathered fowl.
Okay, so apparently we're now the elf girl again. But I think that's where I'm going to end this off, because I know that I'm probably going to get stuck all over again and have a very difficult time trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do, like I did with the gnome and the dwarves. But so far this game seems like it's really cool, despite the fact that I just suck at really obvious things that I'm supposed to be doing. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this new Let's Play, guys. And, Micah signing off.
Take good care of the ring. It's your
It's your
pleasure.
precious.
Right.
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings reference.